line here to watch, Mitch. Jarrod Zuchowski unfortunately missed his start time a little bit earlier, but he's going to be in here having a real crack at it. We found him a run, which is fantastic. Our meet manager still found him a run later on. He was a couple of heats earlier, but we have slotted him in here, and he's the one that you're going to see go out quite quickly out there, and he's with Ranva Gurja. So Ranva Gurja and Jarrod Zuchowski are the two at the moment out in front. The Maccabi colours, which were flying very strongly on Saturday at the Relay Championships. It's the first time I've seen the Maccabi colours at a track Relay Championships in a long time be so successful. From under 14 teams right through, they did a really good job. And Zuchowski here is going to do exactly the same thing. So behind him it's Gurja. Then we've got three Mornington Peninsula athletes. We've got Farrelly, Terrace and Farrar. And then our pacer is trying to work out who he should be pacing here, because there's a lot of junior athletes here with a real click on them at the moment.
Yeah, well, it could be Gurja that's really benefiting from the fact that Zuchowski's in this race. Maybe all these guys might be able to get dragged along for a very quick time. Who knows?
Mitch, I'm going to blow your mind here. They're going to go throw in 58, 59, 60. So they are moving. They're on 3:45 pace. They're going to try and take it up to Andre Waring.
I love it. I love every bit of it. As Zuchowski says, I don't really care what race I'm in. I came here to win whatever that is. And he's going to put himself out there, and the rest of the boys are going to follow him along. And who knows? We could be seeing huge PBs here tonight, Nick. We've got to look at it at the other end. It could be too fast. We could be on track for an unbelievable race as it's strung out. The boys aren't really falling off. Maybe they're along for the ride. So
I reckon the Mornington Peninsula crew have all run 400 metre PBs just then. They were absolutely motoring through the young crew there from Mornington Pen. But out in front right now it is Zuchowski. Gurja just behind him. I'm going to try and pick these one by one there in the Mornington colours. Oh, it's a very hard job in this dark. The second one of the group there is Farrar. The third one of the group there is Terrace. So I'm going to process of elimination and say the first one's Farrelly.
Well done there, Nick. Zuchowski now in the front. The pacemaker would not have known what had hit him right now with that sort of resurgence of pace. Zuchowski is going to take himself through the 800 metre mark here as the Mornington boys are going to try and latch back on. And we'll see what they can do now. Maybe they've bided the time very well. As we start to see Gurja start to go a little bit backwards in that pack, as these Mornington crew, the ones that you said were falling off, Nick, are coming right back up to make their presence felt. But it's still Zuchowski at the front.
They are really motoring through. As they go past for the second last time tonight, they go past the Steve Ellinghouse bend. Ellinghouse with the yellow cap, you can't miss the man over there. I'm sure he's probably got interest in this race. He's had interest in every race tonight. But out in front, Zuchowski. Farrell is next on the track. I think it's Farrar next. One of the unattached athletes. It's not sure which one it is. I'll try to get a hit number. As he comes past me, races down, and he splits Terrace, and just behind him, obviously, we talked about Gurja earlier. And in amongst them also is our Collingwood athlete, which is Guy Frick. So Guy Frick makes a bit of a move. He goes up and joins the Mornington Pen runners, but all of that in front, Zuchowski is a long way in front.
Well, it's great to see Zuchowski get a race and actually make the most of it here. He has turned his head. Keep your head straight there, mate. You are flying. Let's bring this home. You're looking fantastic. Keep it up. As we have Farrelly coming around the bend now as they're about to approach the Ellinghouse bend up there at the 200 metre mark. Farrelly comes through, and he's looking fantastic as well. As we see Frick come towards, and now the Mornington Peninsula boys. But it's Zuchowski as he's about to go past Ellinghouse now, and he gives him a wave and says, watch this one. As he winds it up, Zuchowski. We have Farrelly right behind him, and he's trying to make the most of this race. But Zuchowski, who couldn't quite get into the one earlier, well, he's made up for it right here, right now.
Well, Mitch, it was only about 20 minutes ago. Sam Spicer was really disappointed Zuchowski wasn't going to run. Well, right now, he's going to get a PB. He's going to get a massive PB here. He lodged a 4:33. He's going to come through in 4:25, I reckon. 4:21, 4:22, 4:23. Big running. Jarrod Zuchowski there has a win. Guy Frick with a big last lap comes through in second. Guy came in tonight with a 4:44 best. That's a 10-second personal best. The next was Farrelly. Really big run from him. Probably inside his best by about 8 seconds. All the Mornington Peninsula boys were on PBs or thereabouts. Next across the line was Schlicht. With a lap to go right now as Austin Mates, a regular on the Shield circuit. Behind him is Gurja, who's a PB according to me by 6 seconds, so he'll be happy. Another one of the Bialik boys next. Paul Viney comes through just over 5 minutes, or just on 5 minutes. Backer, according to his seed times, gone 16 seconds faster. His sister was very good earlier also. Another one of the Maccabi boys now finishing off there. His seed time, he's gone 24 seconds inside it.
And I'll tell you what, Nick, there is a lot of love for Backer on this back straight. I'm looking at his support crew right here. There's a lot of cheering, there's a lot of happy people on this back straight, so fantastic to see a young fella get a huge PB.
And we've still got some finishes. Andre Maladay just comes through there, just outside his PB. And Austin Mates is the last one coming around. Austin Mates has got about 200 metres to go. So as I said, Austin Mates, he does everything every week for the Richmond Harriers Club. Oh, I've missed one, sorry, apologies. I've missed another one there on the front straight. The lights have gone. Lots of support there.
And let's bring him home here, fantastic race.
Davin Traub, big run from him. Well done, Davin. And as I said, the Maccabi colours tonight have been flowing really well. Continue on the tradition of Saturday. And last one, Austin Mates. Let's keep the applause going for Austin as he comes down the main straight. And again, thank you to all our officials. Thank you to all our helpers from Box Hill. Thank you to all those that entered tonight. It's been a fantastic night at the Whitehorse Twilight. I think someone should do some stats on personal best tonight because they have been personal best galore. They don't call it the home of the PB for nothing, Mitch.
Well done, Austin. You're not wrong, Nick. Home of the PBs for a reason. A fantastic night of racing had by everybody, and thank you so much to everybody